Why do I feel anxious even when nothing is wrong? Like, my life is okay, but my body doesn't believe it.
That's because your body isn't reacting to today. It's reacting to what it learned before.
So I'm not broken.
No, your nervous system is just stuck in protection mode.
Then how do you fix that?
You don't fight it. You teach it safety.
And that actually works?
It does, and I'll show you how. If your mind won't rest and your body always feels tense, this video is for you. Let me show you how to calm anxiety naturally by healing your nervous system.
Have you ever felt tired but your mind still won't rest? Your body is lying down but your thoughts keep running. You feel tense even when nothing bad is happening. You want to relax but you don't know how. If that sounds like you, I want you to know something first. You are not broken. Your brain is just trying to protect you. In 2014, a brain doctor named Dr. Stephen Porges explained that anxiety is not a weakness, it is a safety response. Your nervous system is always asking one simple question: am I safe right now? When the answer feels like no, your body creates stress. It tightens your muscles, it speeds up your heart, it fills your mind with worry. Not because you are weak, but because your brain thinks it is helping you. This is why you can feel anxious even on a good day. This is why you can feel stressed even when nothing is wrong. Your nervous system has learned to stay on high alert. But here is the good news. Just like your brain can learn stress, it can also learn calm. And you don't need big changes. You don't need expensive tools. You don't need to fix your whole life. You only need small, gentle habits. Today, I'm going to show you simple, natural ways to calm anxiety and stress by healing your nervous system slowly and safely. These are not tricks. These are not fake promises. These are real, science-backed ways to teach your brain that it is okay to relax. And I want to tell you something important. One of the habits I'll share near the end is my favorite. Most people skip it because it sounds too simple, but it is also the one that helps the nervous system calm down the fastest. So please stay with me, because that one might be the exact thing your brain has been asking for. Now, let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly felt calm? Not distracted, not tired, but calm. If you can't remember, that's okay. You're not alone, and we'll start fixing that together. Before we talk about how to calm anxiety, we need to understand what anxiety really is. Most people think anxiety means something is wrong with them. They think it means they are weak, broken, or failing at life. But that is not true. Anxiety is not a problem, it is a signal. In 2011, a brain doctor named Dr. Robert Sapolsky explained that your brain has one main job: to keep you alive. It doesn't care about happiness first. It cares about safety first. So it is always scanning your world, your body, and your thoughts, asking, is this safe? When your brain thinks something might be dangerous, even if it is not really dangerous, it turns on your stress system. Your heart beats faster, your breathing changes, your muscles tighten, your thoughts speed up. This is not you being weak. This is your brain trying to protect you. Long ago, this system helped humans run from wild animals. Today, it turns on when you get a message, remember a bad memory, worry about money, or think about the future. The brain does not know the difference between a tiger and a scary thought. To the brain, both feel like danger. That is why anxiety can feel so real. Your body believes it. But here is the part most people never learn. Your nervous system can be trained. Just like a dog can learn new rules, your brain can learn new safety patterns. In 2000, a scientist named Dr. Michael Merzenich showed that the brain can change based on what you do every day. This is called neuroplasticity, but all it really means is this: your brain becomes good at what you practice. If you practice worry, your brain becomes good at worrying. If you practice calm, your brain becomes good at calming. So anxiety is not your personality, it is a habit your brain learned. And habits can be changed, not with force, not with pressure, but with gentle repetition. That is what we are doing in this video. We are not fighting your brain, we are teaching it. Now, I want you to think about this question. If your anxiety is your brain trying to protect you, what do you think your brain is afraid of? You don't have to answer out loud. Just notice what comes to mind.
The first natural way to calm anxiety is something you are already doing, but most people do it wrong. It is breathing. In 2017, a heart and brain doctor named Dr. Stephen Porges showed that slow breathing sends a powerful message to your nervous system. That message is simple: I am safe. When you are anxious, your breathing becomes fast and shallow. This tells your brain that danger is near. Your brain then releases stress chemicals like cortisol and adrenaline. This makes your heart race, your thoughts speed up, and your body feel tight. But when you slow your breathing, something amazing happens. Your brain releases a calming chemical called acetylcholine. This chemical tells your body to relax. Your muscles soften, your thoughts slow down, your heart rate becomes steady. This is not imagination, this is biology. Here's the easiest way to do it. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, then breathe out slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. The long exhale is the secret. Long exhales tell your brain that danger is over. Do this for just 1 minute. Not 10 minutes, not 20 minutes, 1 minute. Your brain does not need big actions. It needs clear signals. Now imagine doing this every day. Your nervous system would start learning a new pattern. It would stop jumping into panic so fast. It would stop assuming danger everywhere. Let me ask you something. When you feel anxious, do you try to fight it or do you try to calm your body? Most people fight it. That makes it worse. We are not fighting, we are teaching. The second habit is something ancient humans did naturally, but modern humans forgot. It is morning light. In 2002, a sleep and brain researcher named Dr. Stephen Lockley from Harvard discovered that light in the morning resets your brain's safety clock. When your brain knows what time it is, it feels calm. When it doesn't, it feels confused, and confusion creates anxiety. When you wake up and stay inside, your brain does not fully switch into day mode. It stays halfway in night mode. Night mode is for danger. Night mode is for alertness. Night mode is for survival. That is why many people feel anxious in the morning for no clear reason. Morning light fixes this. When light touches your eyes early in the day, your brain releases serotonin. Serotonin helps you feel emotionally stable, hopeful, and safe. You don't need to stare at the sun. Just step outside for 2 to 5 minutes. Even if it's cloudy, it still works. The natural light tells your brain a new day has started. You made it. You are okay. And when your brain believes you are okay, it stops preparing for disaster. Now think about this. What is the first thing you look at when you wake up? Your phone or the sky? Your brain can feel the difference.
Most people don't realize this, but your brain is always listening to how you speak to yourself. Not just sometimes, always. Every word you use inside your head becomes a message your nervous system believes. In 1998, a neuroscientist named Dr. Antonio Damasio showed that emotions are not random. They are built from the stories your brain tells itself about what is happening. That means your feelings are shaped by your inner voice. If your inner voice keeps saying things like, "Something is wrong, I can't handle this will never get better," your brain hears danger. And when your brain hears danger, it turns on anxiety. But if your inner voice says, "I am safe right now. This feeling will pass. I can handle this moment," your brain hears safety. And when your brain hears safety, it begins to relax. This is not pretending. This is training.
Most people think they need to change their whole life to feel calm, but often they only need to change the way they speak to themselves. Think about how you talk to a scared child. You wouldn't yell, you wouldn't rush, you wouldn't say, "Stop feeling that way." You would speak softly. You would say, "It's okay, I'm here, you're safe." Your nervous system is like that child. So here is a tiny habit that can change everything. When you feel anxious, say this sentence slowly, either out loud or in your head. I am safe right now. Not everything is perfect, not nothing bad will ever happen, just I am safe right now. Because in this moment, you are. This teaches your nervous system to stop time traveling. Anxiety loves to live in the future. Calm lives in the present. Now let me ask you something gently. If you spoke to your best friend the way you speak to yourself, would they feel safe or scared? Think about that. Many people think anxiety lives only in the mind, but that is not true. Anxiety lives in the body, too. In 2014, a trauma expert named Dr. Bessel van der Kolk discovered that the body stores stress when it doesn't get released. That means if you've been worried, scared, or tense for a long time, your body holds on to that tension. This is why your shoulders feel tight. This is why your jaw feels clenched. This is why your stomach feels uneasy. Your body is not broken. It is holding unfinished stress. And the way to release stress is not by thinking more. It is by moving gently. Notice I said gently. Not intense workouts, not forcing yourself, not punishment. Gentle movement. Tells your nervous system, we are alive, we are okay, we are not trapped. This could be slow walking, stretching, rolling your shoulders, shaking your arms, swaying side to side, even yawning helps. In animals, when danger passes, they shake. That shaking releases stress. Humans learn to stop doing this because it looks strange, but the body still needs it. So here is your tiny habit. Once a day, move your body gently for 2 minutes. No goal, no pressure, just movement. And while you move, tell yourself, I am letting this go. Not forever, just for now. Your nervous system does not need perfection. It needs permission.
This habit is my favorite because it is the one most people ignore. And it is also the one the nervous system needs the most. Human connection. In 1996, a scientist named Dr. Matthew Lieberman discovered that the human brain is wired for social safety. This means your brain does not calm down fully when you are alone. It calms down when it feels emotionally safe with someone else. Not surrounded by people, but truly safe with someone. When you talk to a person who listens without judging, your nervous system relaxes. When you hear a warm voice, your brain releases oxytocin. Oxytocin is called the bonding hormone, but really it is the safety hormone. It tells your brain, I am not alone. I am protected. I belong. Many people today are surrounded by noise, but starving for connection. Social media, messages, and scrolling do not count. Your nervous system knows the difference between real connection and fake connection. Real connection is when someone sees you. Here is the tiny habit. Once a day, connect with one person in a real way. It could be a short phone call, a voice note, a deep message, a real conversation. Not about weather, not about news, but about how you feel. You don't need to fix anything. You just need to be heard. And if you feel like you have no one, start with yourself. Place your hand on your chest. Speak gently. This still activates safety. Your brain doesn't need many people. It needs one safe signal. Let me ask you something softly. When was the last time you felt emotionally safe with someone? If it has been a long time, that alone can explain a lot of your anxiety.
Most people think anxiety comes from problems, but that is only half true. Anxiety comes from not feeling safe while having problems. Two people can face the same situation. One feels calm, the other feels panic. The difference is not strength. The difference is nervous system safety. In 2004, Dr. Stephen Porges explained something very important. Your brain decides safety first, then it decides logic. So when your nervous system is calm, you think clearly. When it is stressed, you panic. This is why advice often doesn't work. This is why people say, just relax, and you can't. You can't think your way into calm. You have to feel your way into calm. That's what these habits are doing. They are teaching your nervous system that it does not need to stay on guard all the time. Now let me tell you something very important. Healing is not fast, but it is real. Your brain did not learn anxiety in one day. It will not unlearn it in one day. But every tiny habit you practice sends a new message, and messages shape your brain. You are not late. You are not broken. You are learning, and learning takes time.
Now, you might be thinking, this sounds nice, but how do I actually use this in real life? That's a good question, because calm does not come from knowing. Calm comes from doing, gently, every day. You do not need to do all these habits perfectly. You do not need to do them for long. Your nervous system does not understand perfection. It understands consistency. So here's a simple way to live these habits. When you wake up, step outside for a few minutes. Let natural light touch your eyes. This tells your brain the day has started safely. While you do that, take 5 slow breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth, long and slow. That is it. You've already done 2 habits. Later in the day, when you feel tension, place your hand on your chest and say, I am safe right now. Even if you don't believe it yet, your brain will learn. Then move your body gently. Stretch, walk, roll your shoulders, shake out your hands. Let your body know it is not trapped. And before the day ends, connect with one person, just one. A voice message, a kind text, a short call, or even yourself by writing how you feel. This whole routine takes less than 10 minutes, but it teaches your nervous system all day long, I am safe, I am here, I am okay. That is how healing works. Not in big moments, in tiny ones. Now, let me tell you something honest. Anxiety will come back sometimes. That does not mean you failed. That means you are human. Healing is not a straight line. Some days you will feel calm. Some days your nervous system will panic again. That does not erase your progress. In fact, every time anxiety shows up, it is giving you a chance to teach your brain again. So when anxiety comes, don't fight it. Fighting tells your brain that danger is real. Instead, say, I see you. Thank you for trying to protect me, but I am safe right now. This may sound strange, but your brain listens to kindness better than force. Then breathe slowly, move gently, speak kindly, connect. That is how you respond, not with fear, with safety. Over time, your brain will stop overreacting, not because you forced it, but because you trained it. If you've stayed with me until now, I want to say something very important. You are stronger than you think. But more than that, you are safe. You don't need to become someone else to heal. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to erase your past. You just need to teach your nervous system that the present moment is not dangerous. That's all. And that is enough. Now, I want to ask you something. Which of these habits felt like it spoke to you the most? Was it breathing, morning light, self-talk, gentle movement, or connection? Tell me in the comments. Not for me, but for you. Saying it out loud makes it real. And if this video made you feel even 1% calmer, share it with someone who feels anxious. You never know who needs to hear that they are not broken. I will be here with more gentle, science-based healing videos. You are not alone. You never were. Subscribe to my channel for more health tips. Thank you.